everyone, my name is Amelia Lee Cheng Ru, matrix number 261480. In this video, I would like to share with you all about the theories that are relevant in this case. Before I start, if you still not yet watched the video about the case description on this case, do watch the video first before you start this video. Without any further ado, let's start now. The first theory that is relevant in this case is legitimacy theory. It is a concept that links the common values in companies with the society. In this case, AAB should ensure that the information that they disclose in their financial statements are accurate and obey the accounting standards. A true and fair financial statement enables investors to analyze the information to prevent any misleading when they are making their investment decision. Thus, this can assist the investors to make sound decisions. The second model that is relevant in this case is SAF model. This model is used to evaluate which strategy option should be chosen by a company based on three factors, which are suitability, acceptability, and feasibility. Suitability is a factor that looking at the strategy and comparing with the strategic position of the company. It considers the strengths, opportunities, and the organization goal. The second factor is acceptability. It considers the potential outcome of the strategy by looking at the impacts on stakeholder wealth and the level of risk involved. While the third factor is feasibility. Feasibility is a factor that focuses on strategic capability of the company, and it mainly concerns with capital and resources. Next, let's see how SAF model be used in evaluating the options. Let's start with suitability factor. In this case, if investors hold AAB shares, they have the possibility to sell their shares in the future when the share price increases. I believe the share price will increase gradually in long term due to the strengths in AAB. AAB was the largest low-cost carrier in Asia and carrying the cost leadership strategy, which able to help them in sustaining and improving their business among the aviation industry. Furthermore, AAB was a reputable airline company as it received the world's leading low-cost airline in the annual World Travel Awards. Moreover, AAB has revolutionized the industry with tagline, "Now everyone can fly." This indicates that the goal of AAB is to offer affordable price to their customers. Thus, it is more suitable for investors to hold the AAB shares. Through the strengths in AAB, investors can believe the strategies implemented by AAB and will result in an increase in AAB's share price in the future. Next, let's continue with the second factor, acceptability factor. We will divide this section to financial performance and risk-involved perspective. From the financial performance aspect, the financial performance in AAB is good because the profit in AAB increased from 2014 to 2015, which was from 82.8 million ringgit Malaysia to 541.3 million ringgit Malaysia. So, investors can give some confidence to AAB. Although there are issues arose in AAB, Tony emphasized in an interview that AAB was doing well, and he also denied GMT report. Moreover, the business update issued by AAB stated that AAB is one of the most transparent airlines in the world in its performance. Next, from the perspective of risk involved, The risk of having loss in shares if investors hold AAB shares is lower because the risk of loss will be only limited on the existing shares when the future share price declines. Moreover, investors could at least receive dividend rather than just sell the shares and get nothing. If investors want to buy more AAB shares, there is higher risk if the share price continues to drop in long term because the risk will be on the existing and new shares, but investors can receive dividend. Although the option of selling the shares will mitigate the risk of share price drop in future, the investors might need to bear the losses now and could not receive any dividend. So, the risk of holding the shares is lower and acceptable for investors. Thus, investors can hold their existing shares and wait for any further announcement and confirmation about the issues. Then, we shall proceed to the third factor. Visibility factor. In management perspective, AAB has strong and good leadership management who are Tony Fernandez, the CEO, and Kamarudin Meranun, the Executive Chairman, in planning and directing AAB. Before Tony involved in AAB, he was the financial controller. Then, he was promoted as Managing Director, Regional Managing Director, and Vice President in Warner Music. Moreover, he was equipped with accounting knowledge through bachelor degree in accounting, and he is an associate member in ACCA. This can be seen that Tony has potential in managing AAB well because he has extensive knowledge in finance and accounting and had broad experience as top management. Next is Kamarudin. He had vast experience in managing company. He was reappointed from Group Deputy CEO to Deputy Group CEO and President of Group Finance, Treasury, Corporate Finance, and Legal. Furthermore, he was appointed as Executive Director of the company. Moreover, he also served in bank as a portfolio manager. This is shown that Kamarudin was equipped with strong leadership. Their ability in coordinating AAB can be proven by implementing cost leadership strategy and clearing off the inherited debt in AAB in 2 years' time. The low-cost carrier strategy implemented by the management in AAB can help AAB to gain competitive advantage. Moreover, the capital in AAB has been expanded from just 2 ancient Boeing 737-300 aircrafts to over 174 Airbus A320 aircrafts in 2017. Thus, the intellectual brief and strong leadership in AAB's management and capital can provide assurance to investors that they have the capabilities to solve the issues happen. Now, let's get back to the main issue. Should the non-professional investor of AAB hold, buy, or sell the AAB shares after reading the audit report? After reviewing the SAF model, my recommendation for AAB investors is to hold their existing shares. If the issue arose by GMT research is true, the share price will decline, and the losses is only limited on the existing shares. However, if the issue turn out is false, the share price of AAB will increase. Thus, this is beneficial to the investors. The risk level is acceptable and there is return on investment if investors hold their existing shares while waiting for the updates from AAB. Therefore, my suggestion is to hold the existing shares. That's all from me. Hope you all can understand more about this case. Do not forget to attempt the activity. Thank you.